Now I gotta think of what version I want to, which princess I want to bring back this time. Hmm.
We're gonna pause and let you figure that out.
Yeah, hold on, give me a minute.
All right, we're back, and Johnny wants to go to the cabin.
You make your way.
Shut up.
The interior.
Shut up. Are we taking the blade or no, Johnny O?
We're taking the blade with us.
You know,
take the blade from
you've
the
taken the
table.
blade 3 times by now. I
It'd
think
be
you
rather
want to slay the
difficult to
princess.
slay the-
I don't think you like women.
This is coming from a man who doesn't have anybody, and the one who is who's engaged to a woman.
Light in the room below. This is an
Because married
oppressive
men
place.
haven't hated women before?
The air feels heavy and damp. A hint of rot.
At least I can get a woman.
Checkmate, atheists.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
What an atheism!
No, it's a thing. It's like when you say something completely nonsensical, you just hit him with the checkmate, atheists. Then you automatically win the argument, even though nothing happened at all. Anyway.
Continue down the stairs. Don't say anything.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Do the steal your nerves and walk forward. I'm going to. I am going to slay the princess because I want to get a certain.
Oh?
You're just gonna straight up murk her?
Fine.
Yeah,
What even makes you think you can kill me?
because there's a thing that I want to do.
In this basement for
Okay.
a reason,
I
right?
think I know
And if
what you're
that
trying to
knife
go
is the only
for.
weapon you have,
I'll
you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I'm not gonna like actually guess out loud, but
So,
I think we both know which one I'm trying to get to.
are you watching it through your phone or your Chromebook?
My frickin' my Apple my MacBook.
Okay. I sent you a
She's
text.
armed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
So we're just going straight for slaying?
Yep.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, we saw this already. So, since we got the razor already, we can't pick either of these.
Yep. So we have to do. Of course, she's dead.
Yes. Because there's only
Exactly.
2 options at this point. It's either go into the razor or go into...
Because
wherever we
I
are
don't
here.
think I've shown yet what happens when we kill the princess.
The door to the base. Why do
No.
I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss, narrator.
This is bullshit. Let me out of here.
No, just like the one of the options. Oh,
What's
Okay.
done is
Okay.
done. And there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
That's bullshit.
Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Hell no. Do you have any ideas of how to get the heck out of here?
I do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Anything to get out of this hellhole. Get out of this
Thank you.
hell.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Wow, that's just
Fine.
mean.
Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods.
Shut up. So just real quick, it's not gonna do you know what happens if you try to turn around and leave at this point?
No, I do not.
So it's not gonna do anything, so I'll just show you.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
You will not be allowed to turn back.
That's weird. Okay, no.
Okay, no. See, I wanted someone so badly because I'm playing this with Dan too, and he's not picking. I've wanted someone to pick the okay, no option.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time.
And now for
I'll just do
nihilism.
it again.
I'm not a fan of the voice of the cold because he's just very nihilistic.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe she won't be a problem.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
So since Jonny just needs to approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement.
Fuck off.
It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Take the blade
Take-
or enter the basement?
Take the blade.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess.
Shut up, I don't want to hear you.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead.
Alright.
It's just
Well done.
like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? A ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely
I do like this line from the
terrifying.
cult, though.
What's a ghost
Oh.
supposed to do to us?
Wow.
Wow.
It's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
I wish that were me.
So she has a body.
Oh, it's been that long since you've been touched by a woman.
Kill yourself.
That means we could kill her
I got something to live for.
if we want.
Nuh-uh. I jest, of course. Slay the princess or wait to see how things play out?
Wait to see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Okay, what I was trying to tell you. What's this already happens? We've killed her. I've killed you. What are you not doing dead? Do you know why I came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me the last time. I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sick revenge fantasy? Because I've already did. And I won't try to do it again. I'm sorry. Is there any way to make it up to you? These people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. What do you want from me? If I knew I'd wind up back here talking to you, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too, and I'm not floating around. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? After I killed you, I want to say I was teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything. I had to escape by kill myself to escape. I guess I should have told you why. I told. Um, go back up again, slowly, so I can. Do the enemy of my enemy as my friend.
This one?
Yeah, let's team up.
Nobody tricked you. And the fact that the princess's spirit has risen from the dead should be more than enough evidence that she isn't exactly sweet and innocent. It's all been an act. She's pretending. I wouldn't say she's ever pretended to be sweet or innocent. She does have
True.
a little bit of an attitude, but I can't blame her. We did kill her after all. I wouldn't be nice to my murderer if I was killed. The fact that you apparently botched the landing isn't on the me you're talking to, nor is it on any other version of me that you've encountered.
Ah, deflecting.
You're using a lot of words to say a lot of
Thank you, Cold. You understand so clearly.
I like the cold.
He's very deadpan with his humor, and honestly, I don't like his attitude, but when he's snarky, he's funny.
The princess circles you again, her icy fingertips trailing up your spine, sending shivers rippling across your flesh.
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home. Is that really so much to ask?
It is for an orphan.
No, that's parents.
Nah, it's home. Let's be real.
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific.
True.
And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me. All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there.
Damn, my bad.
There's something older.
Damn!
A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Is there any way I can help you get home? Do you need me to bury those bones?
So this one?
Yeah.
No. Those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing. But you can help me. This place won't let me leave. At least, not alone.
Goddamn.
I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
I love the fact that you can hear, like, a whisper after, like, before and after she talks.
Yeah.
We could probably walk out.
I
right
love
now
that
and everything
effect.
would be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you own me.
Absolutely not.
She looks so sad, and then
So she can possess us. She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
And that's what we're going to do.
You won't like how things
Damn.
play out if you go down this path.
spoiler alert, Johnny.
Let the princess possess you.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
Jesus Christ.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads
Damn, so
across
she's
your body.
inside of me.
It starts in your
It's like
chest,
pegging,
a
but
freezing
more.
numbness
Hey, yo!
flowing out from your heart all the way down your limbs. your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over? I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
Me when I go to the gym.
For real.
You collapse to the floor.
No, it's the day after you go to the
Everything
gym.
goes dark.
Cause like if you work out to, cause like I make round jokes, but I am a gym goer. It's like when you're all done at the gym and everything's kind of numb, but also like kind of like feeling good. Then the next day you're like, I don't want to move. Nothing
Ever again.
Nothing feels happy.
Come on, you. You've got to get up.
My limbs
I
feel
know everything
sad.
feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these
Alright,
shards of broken
smartass.
glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
a voice? I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, they
No,
most
they
certainly
do-
do not.
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Oh god.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
It's true though.
You kind
It
of
is.
me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Oh, much like creating the universe. That's a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference.
I love that book.
42.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
Wait, you can read?
Yes, I can read. How do you think I've been making decisions, you dick?
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Okay, never mind. I know the options here.
I can't think straight. There's too much noise.
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time, and everything will be fine.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her. One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
Leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another, Or is it the same world reborn? Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Damn, got his ass.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight
Womp
of it
womp.
all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Damn.
Trudge forward.
That's a big
You
word.
continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging
Alright, I'm
across
sorry.
the
I won't make fun of you
floorboards,
again.
growing heavier with
For
each
the sake, could you feel my stare?
No. I just know you that well.
we have been friends for close to 20 years.
Thank you,
True.
thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Damn.
Damn.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle. But you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Open the door.
I don't like the way he was saying that. Like, it sounded like something you'd hear, like,
Shit.
last thing before the
But
chloroform
exhaustion
gets draped
wasn't
over your
enough,
face.
was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. You collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see... yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
Damn.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends?
I love
or
how the hero
on
just
top
has
of the
an
other world,
existential
but not in
crisis
it,
throughout
or
half the routes.
have we
Yeah, for real.
been part of the world?
That much more of a hero and much more of a scaredy pants.
Okay,
Hey,
I've heard enough from these two.
You can be a hero
Let's
and
see
still
if
be
I can pop
scared.
out.
That's what courage is. You feel a lightless? You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
Anna, you actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, Philip.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Damn. Getting a bit handsy, huh?
Heh.
You don't get the chance to respond, nor you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror, since we've heard both the options before.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Ignore him. You have to look.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach.
Gaze into your reflection.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
You know the option.
You are at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me? There are trees, stars, there are people, at least there are supposed to be people. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real? Do you know heaven from where you awaken? Yep. Go back up. There are trees, stars, and there are people. At least there are supposed to be.
And sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that there's anything real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Uh-huh.
Huh. What are your thoughts on this vessel?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for an understanding heart.
Interesting.
Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Damn, this game is sad.
Do you know what's gonna happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Bruh.
Yeah, that option.
I ain't reading all that.
Yeah, I ain't reading all that.
Their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I don't know, that's why I asked.
I do. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally gonna have answers. He does. When I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. He does, and when I find him, you and I are gonna have some answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
That's a valid response, though, I think.
That's true. How many more vessels?
Go for it. Go ahead. I'll finish my
No,
thing.
no, no. No, I was just reading
Okay,
the
okay.
two thing. So, what were you saying?
So it's like, why would you ask someone that is afraid of me what the truth is? If they want me dead, them telling you the truth is gonna be their version of it, which is she needs to die, which is exactly what the narrator's been doing.
This is true. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you
All right,
bring me next.
3
will be
hours into
enough,
recording,
and then gravity will
and
pull
we're
the
almost
others
done.
back to me.
Whew!
I will be singular. A final multitude.
If this is the last one, is there... We already know what that answer is going to be.
Yeah.
If this is the last stage before completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to... I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
See, there's two versions of her that I know about that I could use for the ending, but I'm trying to decide which one it should be.
Everything goes dark, and you die.